Okay, it seems like I'm having a little bit of issue with this recording. I'm gonna have to get it sorted out, but I keep stopping because it's saying I don't have data. But maybe I'm gonna have to delete some more stuff because these video recordings take up a lot of room. But I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So we are at the final table, though. We have 10 people left, and PC Gnome just shoved. Probably going to take down this pot. And he does. Right now I'm sitting 9th out of 10th. We have the chip leader is... Wow, everybody pretty much lost a lot. Like, there's not really a huge chip leader. Agent Orange is sitting with 6K. And then we have two players with about 4K, Sofa King and Antichrist. So after a shove from PC Gnome the previous hand, he does just min-raise it. Gets a call from the chip leader. And a quick call. And look, pocket threes again, but doesn't look like it's going to win this time. As PC Gnome hit top pair and the flush draw, and he hits the flush on the turn. So, very nice. And that's going to chip him up to 2,300. So, since coming to this final table, he's won the first two hands and chipped up more than double. Right here we have Agent Orange raising it up. And we're getting a donk bet by Lopzilla into a Ace-King-King flop. And Agent Orange is raising it up. And Lopzilla's going to fold. Oh, let me, now that Owl's at my table. Hey Owl, good to see you, buddy. Are you home now? And here I am chatting with Owl, and he's probably in a pot for his tournament life. Hope he's not trying to answer me, and hopefully he's thinking about the hand. But we'll find out if we see him talk. And he makes the fold. Alright, so 9-Jack under the gun goes into the muck, and my dreadful hands continue. And I don't know if Owl Fart saw my question. For the weekend, then back to hospital. Wow, 4 more weeks of chemo. Yeah, that sucks. Well, if you want to play improv, well, if you need money for improv too. Alright, so back to the action. We had Lopzilla limp, Sofa King and aces up, see the flop. We got aces up with a small bet, and everybody calls. That brings out another diamond. And Alfart's cracking jokes. Aces Up is going to win that hand, and we're going to take a break. So I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Okay, we are back now after the break. I'm in the big blind for 200 chips, which is almost 20% of my stack. Let's get folded around to GJ Walk, who raises it up, and I'm going to have to fold here. Here we are with another lovely hand. Right now I'm the short stack at the final table. Hopefully I can change that. Got Agent Orange raising it up. Lopzilla making the call, and she's probably going to see a showdown, or he. Really don't see him folding here. And we get a quick check from Agent Orange. And he does the old check raise. And Lopzilla makes the fold. And look at this, my hand's just a 2 and a jack, a 2 and a 10. What was the other one? Oh, 4 and a 10. GJ Walk raising it up again. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 villains left out of the 9. And here we go. We finally get a hand. Let's see if we get some action. Hopefully from someone in late position. So far so good. Alright, so actually hope we get a call. And it's up to the chip leader, I believe, yeah. Alright, so just gonna take it down, not so great. Still at 1100. Really need to double up at least. Gets folded around to Antichrist. And he folds as well. And Alfart's going to get a walk. And he would have hit 3 threes. Well, here's another playable hand that I'm probably going to have to shove on. Man, I don't like that. But I'm certainly going to call, and we're just going to see a flop here. Hopefully nobody else raises, so if I really miss the flop, I can fold. But if I even have any sort of connection with this flop, I'm going to definitely go all in. I mean, Lopzilla can have anything. GJ Walk certainly has definitely a good hand here. Hopefully it's not Ace King. See, this is a pot where I'm just going to go all in. And really don't like Is Evil doing that, but hopefully she has like Queen Jack or Queen 10. If she has Ace Queen, that would be funny. And here we go. Oh man, 6 Queen. Oh, that is actually pretty good. And I'm going to win this pot. Wow. So Evil is knocked out, and Lopzilla is practically knocked out, and I'm almost 4K. So that was one hell of a hand. Puts me in 3rd position. And here we are with Sofa King limping and Alfart limping as well. GJ Walk just checks his big blind, and we do have Flopzilla all in. Gets checked around. Let's see if Alfart makes a bet here. And he makes a tiny bet, but that's good enough. And he has the nuts. And look at this, pocket threes is not going to do it for Flopzilla. And Alfart's going to take that pot down. So back-to-back hands, we had players exit. And Alfart's going to win that hand. Hopefully he takes this down, man, because that'd be pretty damn cool if he wins this. We have Agent Orange raising it up. Let's see if Al does something here. Let's see if we can load up lock poker here. Okay, so let's, hopefully I'm not missing any action. Agent Orange with a min raise, and he's going to take that down. Alright, so let's see, we want to go to the cashier. I haven't been on lock in a while, so where the hell's the cashier? Man, he min raises it again. He's gonna take it down. Where is the darn cashier? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we want to make a transfer, and that's gonna be a fold. Antichrist might call. He's been seeing a lot of flops and playing in a lot of big pots. Okay, so we need to, I guess, go to the vault. Nope. What the hell? Man. Oh, so we have an all-in. Look at this. Antichrist is behind. And he's going to be out just like that. I think he's going to be out. Oh no, he has about 1100 left. So GJ Walk takes down a huge pot, doubles up, and our early chip leader is down to just about 1100. And let me see if I can freaking find how to transfer. Oh my god, how do you transfer? This is not it, so maybe admin? We got Sofa King taking down a pot. I really want to do this now. What the hell? No. Alright, so there's Alfart taking down a hand with Ace King under the gun. And I cannot find how to transfer on this stupid site. Alright, let's see who's all in. We got Antichrist all in. And it's up to Alphard in the big blind. He makes a call with pocket aces. And Antichrist is going to need some diamonds. And he's not going to get it. So, good going. Very nice hand. So Alphard's up to about 3,900. And he keeps on climbing. And we are down to 7 people. We got a min raise from Sofa King under the gun. I'm going to go to history. And Sofa King's going to take down that pot. And pretty decent. We're going to raise that up. Hopefully Alphard gets out of the way. That's good. Hopefully Sofa King spews here. Alright. Haha, player transfer. Alright. Shoot. I gotta remember his, info. It only goes back the last 30 days, because I did have Alphard's info in here. But I guess I'm just gonna have to ask him. Alright, so... Alright. Let me ask him here. Type it here. Okay, so folding this one. And he had ace-jack. Alright, come on, fold, buddy, then you can type. Peas, porridge, cottage at Gmail. How did I forget? Peas, porridge, cottage. Peas, porridge, cottage at Gmail. Alright, so let's just make sure. Peas, porridge, cottage at Gmail. Alright, so we'll give him enough to play with for a couple of weekends. Alright. Okay. Hopefully he gets it in time. Okay, so it's pending. Okay, it's pending. Hopefully you will get it in time for tonight. Okay, okay. Wish I could play tonight, but I can't. Let's just check out the game. Alright, so we are going to raise that one. And they already have 11 people. And Sammy's in it. Antichrist is in it. Alright, gonna take down that pot. We have our short stack PC Gnome 99, who pretty much came into the final table with this amount of chips, but he did get it up to about 3,200 or so. But now he finds himself back on the short stack, and I'm sure he's just waiting to get his chips in. Agent Orange has been steadily climbing. So has Alfart, who raises it up here from the button. And he's going to take that down. When he had pocket 10s. So pretty much the average stack is 4K, and there's a bunch of us right around that. Pretty much the four of us around 4K or so. We got one short stack and one big stack. Agent Orange raising it up again. And it's just going to take one big hand for him to get crippled. So far he hasn't come up against that. And here we go. So we have Sofa King 3-betting out of the small blind. And this is a bet that says fold. And that's what he does. And he had pocket aces. So he pretty much kind of let him off the hook there by betting so much. But he did take down the pot and over 1,000 in free chips. Here it is on Alfart. Alright, this is like the third time GJ Walk has raised my big blind here. But really nothing I can do. So I'm starting to pick up some big hands. This is pretty good. That's kind of like free chips. Let's see what I can do here. So we're going to raise it up to about there. PC Gnome might just give up, but he folds. This is a weird raise by me. He probably doesn't want to fold, and he doesn't. So alright, well, that worked out. And this is actually a good spot because I might seem aggressive and he might spew on this one. So he did lose 5K. I mean, he's down to 5K now. Everybody gets AA against me. Oh, here you go. There you go. Hopefully he spews here. He might call. That if he calls, that would hurt me. Because he would. Wow, I was surprised he folded. I thought I might get a 3-bet, which would have been pretty sweet. Alright, so I'm up to 5,600, finally getting some hands. And so my patience paid off. It was down to about 1,100. Here we go with aces up, min raising. Agent Orange out of the small blind makes the call. Alfart folds, and we get a donk bet, and that's good enough to take it down. We got Sofa King under the gun, making a nice healthy raise. And he's going to take that down. So Sofa King is the chip leader now, just barely over myself and Agent Orange. And we are still seven-handed. And Sofa King's going to get a walk. Here goes PC Gnome, all in. Certainly will see a showdown one way or the other. And GJ Walk makes the call, and I fully expect at least one of these out of the blinds to call. Oh wow, I don't know why he folded there. He's getting 9.5 to 1. And Ace 8 versus Pocket 6s. 6s are holding so far, and they are going to hold. So, nice hand. And his patience paid off so far. He has 1,900 in chips. And he's thinking about going again. But he makes the fold. And Agent Orange, being aggressive at this final table, raises it up again. And Sofa King makes the call. Aces up is thinking about it here. It would be 600 to call, and if he would leave about 1,300 behind. But he might just he might not be connected here. So here we go to the flop. We got a Queen 9-3, and Agent Orange is feeling impending doom. I don't know if he's trying to play mind games, making Sofa think that he has the aces. And Sofa folds. And he had 6 too, so look at that. Wow. So he's totally playing mind games here. And we are going to ship this one. Now he just won these chips, so he probably doesn't want to let him go to a junk hand. Really hate this spot, because I've been raising constantly with pretty big hands, and now I have just a small pair. Well, good, that left me off the hook. Let's see what Agent Orange does. And he has the ace, and he makes the fold. He probably had like ace 3 or something. And here he is, all in, PC Gnome. It would be about 900 for Alphart to call. And he makes the fold. So nobody wants to leave this game now. Still down to 7 people. Sofa limps under the gun, and it gets folded around to the button. And Agent Orange makes the call. Will Alphart see the flop? Yes, he does. So here we go, 4-way action. We have an ace and a 4 and a 9 with 2 hearts. And Alphart just comes out with a min bet. Let's see if that's good enough to scare the rest of them away. Sofa makes the call, and we have a 10 of clubs. Another min bet. And that was a pretty uneventful river. Alfar might take this pot down. And he does. He flopped a set. So very nice hand. He probably got the most he could out of that hand too. So he's up to 5,300. And I believe that's good enough for third place. Aces Up is making his move. Let's see if anybody can wake up with a hand. Doesn't seem like it. It's up to Sofa King, and he folds. And GJ Walk makes his shove right here. And that's good enough to take it down. Man. Hopefully somebody else calls here. Oh, well, there goes that. Certainly not going to call now. We have Queens versus Ace King. And look at that. Ace right off the bat on the flop. He's got one out. And he does not get it. So good game, PC Gnome. Thanks for playing. Nice hand, Sofa. And now we are down to 6 players. Dealt 2-7 offsuit. And we are all very close in chips, except for maybe Aces Up. And we are going to 3 and 600 next blind in about a minute. So the action should definitely pick up then. And remember, last time Agent Orange did this, he had 6-2 offsuit. Now the question is, does anybody hold enough fold equity? But Alfart is just going to make the call. This is going to be an interesting pot. And he checks it. So I think he's weary. He knows Alfart's range probably a little bit better, as Alfart's been showing some pretty good hands. And that's just another card that's going to hit his range. And Agent Orange probably has just... Oh, wow, he did have a hand. But, wow. Alfart. Alfart with the queens. And he even flops the set. Wow, I'm getting out of this pot. Alright, so that's a quick fold and a quick waste of 1,000 chips. And I'm quickly going to lose 1,400 chips here. And Alfart is now the chip leader. Alright, so I got a hand here. Really don't think I can fold to anything right now. Alright, so this is a shove, and I'm going to get it all in with him, so hopefully I can win this showdown. Alright, it's not the greatest, but still ahead. Man. And And there goes that. So aces up is going to double up, more than double up. And I'm going to be all in here. Hopefully I can win this showdown. Ah, look at this. It's a coin flip. Hopefully get a jack here. Jack. And he gets the queen. Alright, so I double up there. And I get dealt my third straight good hand. And we're going to ship it right here again. Because we got 1,000 chips pretty much in the middle. And we're not just going to raise, so. And he's going to call anyway, so. And he's got live cards, and he hits one of them. So it looks like I want to be down at 30. Oh, wow, look at that. Alright, so good going. That helps. Alright, and I'm pretty much back where I started from a few hands ago. And we are now on the money bubble. We got Alfart just limping here. I don't think Sofa's going to stand for that. And he doesn't. So he raises it up, and Alfart just quickly calls. That could mean Sofa's in trouble, but he doesn't care. He's not folding. And here we go. This could be a big mistake by Sofa King. We'll see. You can't really fold now. It doesn't really matter what you have. You could have 7 deuce. I really don't see how you can fold. Wow, I'm surprised. Oh, man. What a horrible beat. Ugh. That sucks. Man. Alfart would have had about 13,000 chips, and we would have been in the money. That's a shame. But, you know, Alfart did suck out on the flop. And, I guess Sofa King just split the pot on the river. So we're still on the money bubble, and it's pretty much going to be a shove fest here. And we got a call. And we have a donk bet, again by Agent Orange. He's done this a few times with success. And let's see what Sofa King wants to do here. Makes the call. And alright, Agent Orange is giving up here. Yeah, and he totally bluffed. Wow, so what a call there on that flop. That's the craziest call ever. And we are just going to ship it here. I don't really know if Sofa can fold this, but I'm probably going to end up in 5th on the bubble, like usual. But let's see, it's about 3,100 from the call. And there's a 10 right there in the window. And looks like I'm going to be your 5th place finisher. So that's that. And Sofa King is on a roll here, up to 15K. And that is good. So everybody is in the money here. That would have been pretty sweet to win that pot. That would have got me up to about 11K. Here we are with Agent Orange. He's going to need a 10 or a 10 actually, and he's out. So we are quickly down now to 3 people. And we have a huge chip leader and a really short stack. And he limps. So what does Aces Up want to do? He's just going to call. He's just going to check it. Wow. So that's a good bet there. He's forced. Oh, look at that. So that's an easy fold, Sofa King. He probably didn't even have a diamond, but he was just trying to steal it. And that's going to chip aces up to about 4,400. Alfart gets the walk. And let's see if the villain can pull it off versus these two heroes. Alfart likes to play things small. But let's see if he can raise it up a little bit here. Sofa King up to 19K. Raising it up again. Sooner or later, one of these two are going to have to face him. So right now, third pays 285, second is 475, and then first is double that to 950. And here we are with aces up, all in. He's going to take that down. And hopefully Alfart doesn't get blinded out here. He's got to make some moves. And a pot bet here. And that's good enough to take it. Another raise from the button from Sofa. And Alfart's going to give it to him. So Alfart's dropped about 2,500 chips here since we got three-handed. Let's see what he wants to do. He just makes the limp. And Sofa checks his flop and look at his board. Really don't think that hit Alfart, but Sofa King has the chips here, and he's just going to bet the whole pot. This is a really awful spot for Alfart. And it seems like everything's going Sofa's way so far. It's going to be up to about 22K. And he has about more than 3 times their chips that they have here. And one of these players, man, they need to make a stand, at least against each other or against Sofa King. And looks like Al's going to get a much needed walk, but still, I don't know why he's showing there, but someone needs to shove here. And they both fold. And Al folds again. There's really not much difference between third and fourth. Maybe just under $2, $1.80. But first place is $9, $9.50. So here's aces up, down to his last 1,600. Goes all in with ace 9. He's pretty much well ahead here, and he's going to take this pot down. So he's back up to just 3,600. Alfart here. He's going to need to do something. The blinds just went up, 4 and 800. Alfart continuing to raise. And he's totally dominated here. He's going to need a 6, and look at that, he hits it. He hits it again. Wow. So he's just on a roll. He can't lose. And now he has a huge, what is this? This is like 16, 3, more than 5-1 chip lead. And Alfart just needs to call. He just needs to just get it in there. He can't fold it anymore. I mean, the big blind is 800. Alfart is, I'm sure, he's happy that he's head up here. And he can't fold his hand. So please don't fold. Just, wow, you're just giving it away. You have really nothing to lose, buddy. And now look at you behind. Now you got the 8, so that's good. And you're going to take this pot down. So you're just going to have to go all in a few hands in a row. Time to just call, buddy. Call, call, call. Wow. And you would have won. You would have won that pot. Because his 4s were counterfeited. Man. So we're hoping for a 9 or a jack. And we get the jack. Ooh, baby. 2,800. But you're still long ways to go. 8-1. Chip lead. Here we go. Finally playing back. You got the king. And that's a pretty good flop for Sofa. And he's going to hit the 8. And he's going to take this down. So congrats, Sofa King. And also congrats, Owl, on making second. Way to go, Owl, on your second. So pretty cool, man. He's been in the hospital getting chemotherapy. And they let him go home for the weekend, and he has to go back to the hospital again for like another week. And he's able to play in our villain game and finish second, so that's pretty sweet. And he'll probably play the impromptu later tonight if he gets the transfer in time, and hopefully he does well in that. But I know Owl, he just likes to play with friends. So win or lose, you know, he's a winner. And it's certainly happy to see him tonight. So thanks everybody for playing. We had a nice turnout, and we had a lot of good players in tonight's game, and it was a fun final table. And hope to see you guys again next week. And good luck tomorrow in the Poker Or game. So take care.